I heard that the president has launched a manhunt on the people that did it. And I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy that we finally have the president's attention. I'm happy because the state government went there and they said they are going to find out people that did it. We have the state government's attention. Even this one where the Chris comment put, I'm happy that Reno Mokri, your attention is not here. Blogs are carrying it. I'm happy we have your attention. Now we have your attention. Please, insecurity will kill us. Kidnappers are raping our women in the farm, kidnapping young ones, even old ones, asking for outrageous ransoms. Money where we know if we gather in 10 years, they will say that's what they need. Where person wants 100 million. Should we even arrest some? Allegedly, police will release them back. I'm talking about kidnappers. Forget this video where they cut cassava, give cow. No worry, that one the list of the atrocities they commit.
Now, it is obvious that some people's life is more important than other people. Like, why this level of hypocrisy? Why this level of bias? Since yesterday, all over the internet, both the government and the government officials, everyone is reacting, shouting to do justice about what happened in Edo State. Nigeria government took quick action against those people that committed this atrocity, which every one of us have come out to condemn, that jungle justice is not the way. Even some people that have never reacted to what herdsmen have been doing, kidnapping, buying, collecting ransom, now everyone have woken up. How I wish that Nigeria government was using this level of energy to react about the herdsmen killing, buying, and raping. We would have not even gotten to this stage because Nigerians have seen that Nigeria government is not there for them to protect and to guide them. This is the reason why some of Nigerians are now taking law into their hands. Like, when are we going to stop all this nonsense? Because it is obvious now that some people's life does not even matter. Like, this is so sad, honestly. Very, very sad of everything that is happening in Nigeria right now. Now that we have government attention, I hope they're going to go after those herdsmen that be destroying people's farm, buying people, collecting ransom, kidnapping, because it's too much. Even before now, the Iromi people have been protesting, calling on government to come and help them. But Nigeria government pretended as if nothing was happening. They do eyes right, as if those people's life does not matter. Now, everyone have woken up. My people, this is really, really unfair. Let me allow you guys to watch this particular video where Iromi people, we are protesting against herdsmen's killings and kidnapping. Just as everyone is saying that jungle justice is not the best, we should condemn it. But Nigeria government needs to wake up and treat everyone equally. If not, this thing is going to get out of hand. Let me allow you guys to watch this particular video where Iromi people, we are protesting, begging Nigeria government for help before this incident. And also what Nigerians are saying, like reactions from Nigerians about what happened in Edo State.
We don't agree. 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 We're grabbing the corruption. We don't agree. We're kidnapping, killing. We don't agree. I said we don't agree. 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 We don't agree.
For this, Agele Youth Forum protest against kidnapping, bad governance, against all sorts of atrocity committed by the Fulani we once empowered and gave shelter to. Agele Youth Forum said enough is enough. This time we know they agree again. This time we know they agree again. Say no to kidnapping. Say no to.
We don't agree. We don't agree.
Persons have tagged me to the recent happenings in Uromi. In fact, that same day it happened, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, I felt so pained because no matter what happens, jungle justice is not something we should encourage. Nobody has the right to take another person's life, let alone put them through those series of torture before leading them to their death. I heard that the president has launched a manhunt on the people that did it, and I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy that we finally have the president's attention. I'm happy because the state government went there and they said they are going to find out people that did it. We have the state government's attention. Even this one where the Chris comments put, I'm happy that right now Mokri, your attention is not here. Blogs are carrying it. I'm happy we have your attention. Now we have your attention. Please, insecurity won't kill us. Kidnappers are raping our women in the farm, kidnapping young ones, even old ones, asking for outrageous ransoms. Money what we know if we gather in 10 years, they will say that's what they need. Where person wants 100 million. To we even arrest some alleged, the police will release them back. I'm talking about kidnappers. Forget this video where they cut cassava, give cow. No worry, that one the list of the atrocities they commit. I wasn't supposed to shout to be like I go to this video again. I can never support injustice. Talk more of jungle justice. But the energy you people are using to condemn these people, the energy you people are using to look for these people that reacted this badly, can you use that same energy to look for these kidnappers, these thieves, these killers that have stolen the peace in that community? Uromi are nice people. In fact, for Benin City as a whole, I don't grow up to hear say that they bomb person. If you even say beat person, crowds they beat person. You must hear one person say, "Man, I no kill am, and go police station." It's very rare. May you see say they can't burn person. My dear, Fulani headsmen, no they let people drink water drunk up, and it's not particular to just Edo State. Osun is complaining. Bayelsa is complaining. I think Ogun State is complaining. People are complaining. You only see these things when people have lost hope in the government. Oh, you cannot protect us, let's protect ourselves. This is failure on everybody's part. Yes, many of you will not like this video, but it's truth. Security agencies has failed. The people who kidnap these people has failed. The people who kill the people that they feel is kidnapping them has failed. Can this country just work? As I watched the video, I did cringe. All I could think of was Alu community in Port Harcourt. I hate jungle justice. We need help. Oh, you people don't realize we all need help. I don't want to say we are a damaged nation. We are a broken nation.
On a more serious note, I want to look at the unfortunate incidents that took place in Uromi in Edo State. It's a totally preventable incident, but it can snowball into a very catastrophic event in this country if not properly managed. I had talked about the dream I had when I saw armed military men in trucks moving from that Ramat Square in Benin. I can't remember the exact road in the dream, either through the road to Asaba and Onitsha, the east, or through the road to Auchi. I had that dream some years back and I was really worried. Now, the incidents in Uromi, if you have been following my videos, I talked about the broken window theory, that if a big building in a municipal area has one window broken and it is not properly fixed, other windows will break and then crime around that building would increase. So if there is something that is not well in the political setting, I have a master's degree in public admin. If there is something that is wrong in a political system, it should be fixed promptly, condemned promptly, attempts made to solve it promptly. If not, it will lead to other forms of criminality. When Boko Haram started, I said on television, Quest TV, that a lot of the northern elites were not speaking up because it was affecting mostly Christians. Churches were being bombed and Christians were being attacked. And that if care is not taken or was not taken then, it will envelop the whole of the north. And I have been proved to be right. I made a video about Fulani herdsmen banditry in Ehamufu. I've been there before now. The women were protesting that they were being molested in the farms and sticks were put into their genitalia by Fulani herdsmen. And I said, if government does not listen to the protest of these women and the young men attack Fulanis, that it can snowball to a religious crisis. And since then, there have been protests in Edo State severally of their women being molested in the farms. A 60-year-old man was killed and several other incidences around Edo State. Bayelsa, there was protests. Delta, there was protests. And all over the country. So there was tension, and there's still tension in this country. I dare any unpopular politician to walk the streets. He will not get home alive because the people are angry. And so there is this halo effect when you treat people or a person based on the preconceived notion you have of them based on their previous actions. Now, I condemn jungle justice. But you see, when justice, civilized justice is not available, jungle justice becomes the alternative. Jungle justice in Nigeria has become a culture that is tolerated. Thuggery and soullessness, I did a video on soullessness, has become a culture. Mr. Sunday Akaluka in Kano had a dispute with his neighbor, and for his neighbor to punish him, he said that he blasphemed Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto his name, and he was decapitated, and his head was used to dance around Kano. And some of those who participated in that event eventually became prominent position occupiers in this country. We shall not talk about Deborah, who in a WhatsApp group said something. She was brought out, stoned to death. The president did not say anything. Nothing came out of her death. And the list goes on and on. So, extrajudicial judgments, criminal behaviors have been tolerated by government for too long and is still being tolerated. So, when Fulani herdsmen are arrested, taken to the police station, within a few hours, only one phone call will release them. There are times when natives go to police stations to report, they are arrested. There was a case in Delta North when vigilantes caught kidnappers or bandits in the bush. The military came there and one vigilante or two were shot dead in Delta North. So we've had these incidences and the people have lost faith in the regular justice system. And the recent Supreme Court judgment against Sunday Jackson, I did a video and I said it will lead to a lot of problems. People have lost faith in the judiciary, lost faith in the security forces. However, jungle justice must be condemned. We must follow due process. We must have elders and responsible people leading and taking decisions in our societies. But many of our elders have failed all over the country. And so young men have taken over leadership. When there is something somebody said on social media, that trailer was stopped somewhere before now, it refused to stop, and a signal had to be sent to the next place, Uromi, to make sure it was stopped. And so the suspicious behavior of the driver could have contributed. Number two, if the truck was stopped and arms, when I mean arms, they said Dane guns, machetes, hoes were found and dogs. If they were found in that truck, simple thing, report them to the police. If you are strategic, you can confiscate the arms. You can confiscate the arms. After all, there is another report that there were 2 AK-47 rifles found with them, with a huge sum of money that people believe was ransom money. Where is the money? Where are the AK-47? Somebody took them. If you can collect those arms for your local vigilante, report the people or carry some with them and give them to the police that these are the people you saw with ammunition and money. The police can release them. That's not your business. But you have made a report, do videographic evidence. If nothing happens, then you have something to hold on. Instead of taking the laws into your hands to execute justice on them. I know you are angry. I know you are grieved. But you should be wiser than your enemy. You should be wiser than your threat. So they could have handed them over to the police, call the governor, call whoever. If they are released, fine. The next thing I want to say, if you don't follow normal processes, you will get into serious trouble. Serious trouble. When I said confiscate some of the arms, some of you are already itching to type. There are vehicles your policemen are using that do not have number plates. Those are vehicles that were seized from operations that the owners have not come to collect that they are using. It's true. If monies are recovered from anti-robbery operations, not everything is accounted for. We did this country. We did this country now. So, if the rules of a game are altered, learn to alter your play. It's just common sense and wisdom. Now, the Edo State government, I heard about Hilux trucks, but the governor had not gone to any of those communities, as far as I know, or I saw a deputy commissioner of police somewhere who responded to the protest of women who were molested in the bush. I've not seen the governor react swiftly the way he reacted in dashing to Uromi. If we respond swiftly, promptly, robustly to the security challenges that people are having in these states, we won't see people taking justice into their hands. I know there was a case in Edo State recently, about 3 or 4 or 5 days back, when Fulani bandits invaded an Edo State community and people were running helter-skelter. And they made a phone call and the army came there immediately. And I saw the son of the traditional ruler, the Enogie, saying that the army had come, that they had called the army. And it pacified the people, that quick response. I was shocked to see the president saying that the perpetrators of that crime, it's a crime, should be hunted down and brought to book. Mr. President, sir, I'm very sorry to ask this. I have not heard you say anything about Emma Binusa, perpetrators in Ebonyi State, in Enugu State, in Edo State, in several of these states. I have not heard you say that they should be hunted down. I have not heard such strong language. Is it that there are 2 classes of citizens in this country? I didn't hear you say that when farmers were killed in power line area of Ondo State, including the brother of my friend from Okene. I didn't hear hunt them down. There have been several tragic incidences in this your tenure. I didn't hear track them and hunt them down. Maybe I'm not aware, sir. The decapitation of 3 of our soldiers, reports have it that they are mostly of southern Nigerian origin. They were decapitated and video recorded. Very painful and heinous crime. We did not hear you say that they should be hunted down. I wonder why this selective interest, selective justice in a country like this. And immediately 30 people were rounded up and they are on their way to Abuja. Before this incidents, or is it incident? Before what happened, no Fulani headsman, no cattle rearer is in detention or has been jailed for uprooting somebody's cassava, cutting them to give to cows to eat, or defiling our women and putting sticks in their genitalia. We never heard any report or any proclamation. Why the sudden, is it fear? I don't think it is justice. What you've just done smacks of selective justice. I believe after now, you will take very stern actions against these Fulani headsmen, Marundas. I also want to let our people know that not every person who is Fulani is a terrorist. A terrorist will not go with dogs. Will not go with dogs. Frankly speaking, it is also true that people should not move around freely with ammunition without a covering letter, without a license. If any of our young men is seen around the South with a gun, he will be arrested, branded a terrorist or a kidnapper that has been kingpin that has been arrested. So we should be very careful in handling these issues. And to the vigilante, when an arrest is made, try to be calm without attracting too much attention from the surrounding mob in the place, and be discreet in your action. My wife was telling me a story that she read in her morning devotion. A lady was to wed a husband in church, and the pastor said that, or the priest said that, if there's any person that has any information why this wedding must not take place, the person should speak up now or remain forever silent. Suddenly, a pregnant woman with a child started walking towards the altar. Immediately, the bride or wife to be saw that, she got angry, gripped the man, tore his shirt, and ran out of the church. The woman gingerly went and sat on a seat near the front. They asked her, why did you come here? She said she was behind, she was not hearing well. And so she decided to come in front so that she can hear the priest well. I think my wife read that from Daily Manna by Dr. Chris Kwakbove. And the bride had torn the dress, scattered her wedding ceremony, and run away without proper discernment. Not all Northerners are Fulanis, some are Hausas. And Hausas have been very peaceful, non-violent citizens of this country. We've been living with them. We have Hausa quarters all over Nigeria, Sabongeris. We've not had crisis with them. And so we should distinguish between June and July. Now, the next thing is that we should hold our governors accountable in many cases. You can't just be earning the title of Chief Security Officer. You can't earn the title or have an entitlement to security votes. There are some states that get up to, I hope I am wrong, I just pray I'm wrong, that get up to 1 billion naira security votes every month, some 2 billion every month, particularly the oil producing states that are unaccounted for. You don't audit that account. It belongs to the governor. From the military era, it is called pocket money. 2 billion naira every month times 4 years is times 1 year is 24 billion. 24 times 4 is 96 billion. Times 2 is 192 billion in 8 years. 192 billion cannot be effectively used for security in a state. Something is wrong. I know there are people who receive less than that, but we can effectively use that money to organize hybrid security that would effectively secure our forests. I want to say that our governors, our traditional rulers, have not been very, very effective in several areas. I just pray that this incident is properly and maturely handled. We should not overblow it. It's a tragic incident. It's a preventable incident. There are some false posts that are all over the place about 18-seater bus carrying some people from some part of the country burnt alive. That is not true. Such posts will only add fuel to the crisis in this country. And I believe that our president, our governors should not provide excuses for secessionists. And those of you on social media, be more mature in the way you handle this issue. But let it sink into our heads. We are sitting on a keg of gunpowder and we are smoking a big cigar. If it blows up, Tolo Yash will scatter. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a webinar coming up on the 18th and 19th. It is managing provocation in marriage, business, and the workplace. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. For those of you in the UK who want to meet with me, contact my admin +234 80 21 21 92 62. They will send you the.
So my people, as you can see, like people from the south are the ones that are carrying this matter for head, condemning that barbaric act. And this is how it's supposed to be. It doesn't matter who is involved. But when Nigeria government starts showing this bias, people will resort to self-defense. And this would definitely be the result, which is not good for this country called Nigeria. So now that Nigeria government has woken up, I hope they're going to continue like this. And also make sure that they go after the real herdsmen that have been buying people, kidnapping, collecting ransom, raping and destroying people's farms. According to the news, those people they buyed in Edo State, they are innocent. So in order to avoid something like this, government need to show people that they are not biased, that they are there for everyone, not for just particular tribe. So my people, that is it as I bring this update to you guys. I hope you truly enjoy watching anyway. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.